Hello? Let's see if that works. It's gonna get scuffed. Let's see if that works. Do. Talk. I have not streamed too much, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay. Works. Great. Fun. Woohoo. Okay. A little bit delay, but whatever. It'd be fine. Yeah. I actually alerted people this time, so. Yeah. But, let me see if I can get this to switch. Fingers crossed. Yay! It did it. Sweet. Okay. That's a win. That's a win. Yeah, okay. Great. Let's see if it switches on my other end. It does! Oh, yay! Okay. If you can't hear me or you can't hear something, tell me. 'Cause I will not know. But yeah, we're doing Tubbo, because I finished Techno. Here's Techno. I posted this on, Twitter, I think is the only place I posted this. I think there's a couple spelling errors in here, but we're just gonna ignore it. Honestly, just gonna ignore it and hope for the best. So that's Techno. That's the one I was doing last time. I finished it. I took out some of the call-outs and replaced it with weapons. Because that's what you do, I guess. Anyways, Techno. Yeah. We're gonna do Tubbos today. And also, we're gonna watch. My brain's gonna go as I try to think of speed paint ideas for this week. Okay. We are not going to do full screen because recently when I did full screen, it just lags out and just doesn't allow me to use Photoshop. Just another reason to switch the clip, I guess. Oh my gosh, is going to be the death of me. Anyway, so I got most of the layout done. I just need to do like the sketch and line shit. Line. And just getting some layers. This is the. I was gonna do Techno, like concept art for teleporting doggos for Techno's dog army, but I did not have a layout for that, so we're doing this. I did a couple of like research thing about it, so let's see if this actually gets anywhere. I'll do front. In that front. I'm gonna do. So plot. A little bit has changed since last time. So I know I did have Techno as like. I know I did have like Techno being found by Will originally, kind of like more in line with what actually happened. But I changed it so it's Phil because that makes more sense with what character I gave Phil. Also, I think I'm gonna not much, but I'm going to change a little bit of the plot of how, like, they basically. Not really. I don't know. How they find how the story starts. Like, it was gonna just start with, like, Tubbo using the Force in front of Techno, and Techno's like, yeah, no, you gotta come here and get on the ship. But I'm probably gonna change that. Someone on Twitter was like, you should give... Techno should heal the crystal, but it doesn't heal fully, and becomes pink. And I'm like, that's actually a decent idea. It's really good. But a lot of people actually like this, which is a lot more than like I thought. this fandom's weird because it has a weird mix of what everyone in. Like, a lot of people are in this fandom, but they're also in the Star Wars fandom, which is really weird to me. It doesn't feel like the actual, like, they shouldn't, I don't know, people shouldn't, I wouldn't peg this fandom for being, like, like, with the Star Wars fandom so much, but everyone's like, Star Wars at you? Can I have? And I'm like, okay, here you go. Why am I... My instinct is to give corners. Tubbo's design is circle. Soft edge. Soft edge this boy. Oh my gosh. I've been thinking about playing Fallen Order just to like get lightsaber designs for these boys. But Saberforge does a pretty good job of like letting you customize lightsabers too, so I've been using them for a lot of the base lightsaber designs and then moving from there. That's, if we cut that fabric like that, you can see the curves and then that's easier to shade. Nope. I like this curve up here and I like this line in, so we're gonna pull that in. Pull this one. And then this should get a similar sort of curve. Yeah, that's it's decent, not gonna lie. Also, I like the hairstyle I did for Tubbo, but it's like super complicated. So we're gonna see if that actually like carries over. He has little baggy clothes. I have to design an actual like blaster for him. I have a decent blaster here. And then we get to the droid. I gave Tubbo a droid friend. It's called BE3. That's a weird 3. And you can call it B. It's gonna be so fun. Hello, little kitty in the box. But yeah. But I'm so happy to give like Tubbo a little B droid. I'm so excited for that. I gotta look at like color palettes and everything, but like obviously yellow, black. But also Tubbo gets these weird like shoes, which are really fun to draw, but I never get to draw, so. Little bucket shoes. Hello. But yeah. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, thank you, Silent. I don't get compliments often, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to react. It's mostly interesting with that weird, like in real life I usually get interesting with the weird sound where you're like, oh, they hate it. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is. So, it's actually really nice to hear all of that. Inko, I've been told, like, I don't know. It's very different than all my friends. All my friends have, like, really cartoony stuff. So, I don't know how I got friends with really cartoony stuff. But, hey, you know what? Not complaining. But yeah, so Tubbo is over here. He's a little cute boy. We're gonna give him green skin. Because alien. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just there. It's just a feeling. Also, so I don't know how to pronounce any. Oh fuck. I am going to switch to Clip Studio so much. It did the glitch. It did the glitch again. It's stupid thing did the glitch. Ah, stupid. I'm gonna. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if this actually like. I'm so tempted to switch to Clip. Holy shit. Oh, shoot. At least I can save. But you have to close. This glitch is like it's a weird screen glitch. I don't know. But you have to close out the file and then reopen it, which is just annoying. And that's it. It's just there to be annoying. And let's see if that messes up my my recording, because I swear to God, it happens all the time when I'm like doing a speed paint, and it like it's just not fun to deal with at all. Yeah, so I have this little bee droid with for like, and then for the mark on his head, it's gonna be like a third eye. I think I'm gonna do a little like this. It's the same species that Luminara is, because they're all like close to the Force and being like nice and cute. But he has a little bee droid that like hangs around with him, and I'm thinking like BD1 and Cal sort of like crawling on his back like all the time and like being like, I can help. So, because I love BD1, I'm gonna be honest. But I was like, okay, Tubbo needs a little droid, and that fills our droid role. I'm also, I can show you the other designs. I got a bit for Tommy, and I got a bit for Wilbur. And I think I got I got a basic design for Filza. And then I have a mood board for their ship, the Elytra. Because I'm clever, I promise. So, if you ask if you want to see any of that, and I'll give it. Willingly to give it. That was a weird sentence in my mouth. But yeah. Oh my god, this is my first live stream since 68 subscribers. Because January was like, lol, here you go. And I was like, what? What's happening? But, I don't really know what I talked about last time. I know I did, Techno. I did the Techno one, which, let me zoom out here. I got some lore on the side here, but, yeah. The Techno one I did, which I posted to Twitter, but I know not everyone follows me from Twitter. Not everyone follows on Instagram or anything else, so there's that. But I was doing that one last time. Now I went to Tubbo! I was so conflicted because I wanted to make them all human, but then I was like, it's Star Wars. I've got to make them like, I gotta have some good alien representation in there, or, you know, not Star Wars. So, I'm just gonna, you know what, ignore that hand, it doesn't exist. I'm not even gonna do it. We'll focus on the shoes. Look how nice they are. They're little bucket shoes. They just get in there. Oh. They totally fill up with rainwater when you step outside. But it's probably okay. I kinda, for this week's speed paint, I'm thinking about doing like something based off this Star Wars AU. But I kinda wanna still have like voice lines in it, so I might record something. Like me talking about what situation they're in. Because I think the voice lines are really cool. And I want people to think my speed paints more of like as stories, and it just happens to be me drawing during it. But I'm gonna be honest, when people do like just audio in speed paints, I always get really bored. So like I want to mix in with music and sound effects and everything. So it's not just boring, but it's also a little story hidden in there for people. So we'll see how that works. But it's really hard because I gotta actually write. I don't write. I don't know if you've picked this up, but I draw pictures. I leave the writing to people who can write. It's probably fine. I try to draw pictures and I'm like, it probably tells a story, gonna be honest. But let's just put a little crosshatchy. Oh wait, we'll have that come out. A little rounder, thicker. Nice shoes. Nice shoes or pog. Shoes are literally just triangles. And it's so hard to explain to my friends that. Because they're all like, how do you draw shoes so well? I'm like, they're triangle, rectangle, rectangle. I don't know, man. I don't know. I always simplify things into shapes and then just go with from there. Define it from there. Oh god, the hair. This is where I'm gonna mess up. This is where I'm gonna spend all my time. That and the hands, which we've left for last. Okay. I got a sketch. But we'll see how that goes. So I know I've talked about like let's see. So probably most people are here from Dream SMP, which it's a real contrast from like my Instagram where most people are there for Sandersides. And like understandable. I'm gonna be honest. But this thing about Sandersides is they don't give you content. I mean, and then if you do get content, it's like, oh, angst is over. You had 30 minutes halfway through the episode of it. And you're like, oh, okay. Unless you're like anxiety, which, you know, is literal definition of angst. Whose plotline on the Dream SMP is your favorite? I really like Techno. I think Fundies is super underrated. If you've watched, try to see if you can go back and watch Fundy's plotline during Schlatt's arc, like the Schlatt arc. It is super intense. There's one scene where like Fundy's writing in his journal and he puts it in the ender chest, and Schlatt watches him put it in the ender chest, and he basically gets questioned by Schlatt about what an ender chest is. But then Schlatt takes him up on the hill and basically looks him over Lemberg, like a couple days before Tubbo is executed, by the way. And he basically is like, Fundy, you wouldn't betray me, right? You wouldn't betray me. And it's so scary. It is the scariest thing ever. And like Fundy is like, no, Schlatt, I wouldn't betray you. Oh, I do love Techno though. I'm not gonna lie. I would. Techno is one of my favorites, but I think Fundy's is super underrated. But it's so scary. That was like the scariest version of Schlatt, and then like that's why like I watched that and I was like, oh shoot, he's gonna kill us all. Oh no! And then like he died from a heart attack, and I'm like, what? That version of Schlatt was so scary next to Fundy. I really want to do a piece on that, but I just don't got time, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have time for that. I want to do a scene, like, it was a quick thumbnail, but like, Fundy, right? And then Schlatt, and then they're across a lake, and Fundy had characters on the time, and it was like perfect because like Schlatt was in shadow and Fundy was in light next to Ender Chest. It was so great. It was beautifully done. It was like complete accident, but beautifully done. I always try to point people back to that. I do like Techno. I'm not gonna lie. Techno will always be my favorite, no matter what anyone says. I've been watching him since 2017, so that man will always be my favorite. So that's how that works. And give Tubbo a little round nose. Look how cute he is. This cute little... Oh, I had his eyes closed in that. I should probably have them open for, like, the reference. It's probably a good idea. Give him little round eyes. He's a cute, big feature since he's still a little child. I gotta make his face bigger. I don't know why I do this every time. I make his features always so... I always make people's features on their face so small and then the surface so big, and I'm like... I always have to come back in and be like, okay, grow that face! and like move it around because I always just like I get all the shapes right, but I just never get where they go correct. This is why Photoshop and online drawing programs are king, because I can just replace it instead of ruining my paper. I'm gonna I started watching Techno a month before his first Minecraft Monday. Though random yeah, I started watching actually because I was watching Mendoza at the time, which I don't know if anyone knows who that is. He actually stopped making YouTube for mental health reasons, but I watched Mendoza for a while, and he did a Bed Wars game. I think it was Techno's first Bed Wars game, like on his playlist, and he did a Bed Wars game with Mendoza and Shadow Apples, and I was like, who's this man who also has similar humor to me? Because at the time on YouTube, like, having dark humor was just like non-existent. So anyone with dark humor, I was like, please send them my way. I want dark humor. So I was just like, oh, man with dark humor that plays Minecraft PvP? Sign me up. I was really into PvP and like UHC. So I was always like, yeah, Bed Wars, whatever. Can you play UHC? Which is one thing I miss about old Minecraft, is that UHC is gone. Sad. Rip. And UHC was always so great. I don't know. Something about 30 minutes in a cave just to come up and wreck people in like diamond armor. Or janitor. Just be a janitor. It's always, I don't know, like, I know a lot of the fandom now is like, wait, what's UHC? Or who's Ex Nestorio? And why are you all swearing that he's a god at PvP? And all that, but listen, man. You all are comparing Duel of the Ages with Technoblade and Dream. Nah. It's Huawei versus Ex Nestorio. This always will be. And Huawei was the Dream, or Huawei was Techno, because he was always disappearing for months, and we'd be like, where are you? Are you dead? He'd be like, nah, I'm just chilling. These eyebrows are wrong. They're not personality enough. Oh no! Not yet! Not yet. Oh yeah. You gotta love the dark humor. Oh my god. Before YouTube was like, understood dark humor, it was like, me just being like, someone save me, I have dark humor, please. They're like, nah, we don't like that. I'm like, oh. Or like, I couldn't find people that played Minecraft that had dark humor. That was more of the issue. There was people on YouTube with dark humor, but I was like, oh, I don't really find any of you Minecrafters funny, because it's all like stampy and like happy-go-lucky Stacy's plays, and I'm like, yeah, great fun, but have you heard? But I'm so glad that Minecraft fandom's a bit more diverse now. It's really good. It's really good. And also, I now have confidence to draw my favorite character, so that's good. For like a while, I was so scared to draw my favorite character for any media, because I was like, I'll mess it up. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't draw my favorite character. I'll draw my second favorite character, because if I mess up my first favorite character, well, that's it. Just give up drawing. Like, that was my mindset. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess. So I never drew like anyone that I actually liked, because I was always scared. I was scared of messing up. Then finally, like, I think one day I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll draw him. I think I drew Caleb first, like Caleb from Critical Role. I'm a little multi-fandom child. I just do everything. I used to switch when I got to, like, artist blocks. I would switch fandoms. That's how I got through them. So, it's always been interesting just to do it and be like, ooh. Like, I don't know. Switching fandoms when having artist block is probably not the best way to build up an audience. But I didn't really... I was like, I just need art. I just need to do more art. Hollow eyes of death. Fill them in with white. It's gonna eat your soul. Don't mind him. Don't mind Tubbo. He just over here ready to eat your soul. You just give him like a really freaky grin. I don't know what I'm gonna do for his head design. Hold on. Is that actually proportional? It's alright. I'm not full screen. It's decent, not gonna lie. It's not bad. His neck is really thick. Hold up. He has too much thick neck. Ah. Yeah. I'll pull that one in. It looks decent. It looks decent. That's all you want. You just want it to look decent. As long as it's not terrible. It's okay. It's okay. As long as it's not terrible. I can work with decent. It's just concept art, right? It's not like an assignment. It's not a college assignment or anything. We're good. We'll pull that face in a bit more though. He still has a big head. Okay. I know I just made the head bigger, but hear me out. I remembered he's a child. And children have weird proportions that don't make sense. Why are they like this? Why are they so hard to draw? Why can't they just be 8 heads tall and we can call it a day? But no, they have to have weird proportions. That's just how they are. Little. We're just gonna leave the mouth like that. I could do like a little like indent for the nose, like underneath the nose, but I think it's fine. Look at big round eyes. Looking off over here or something. Put you here. He's looking up at, I don't know, Tommy probably. This is gonna be the last like Jedi in this universe that I'm drawing for a while. Everyone else is like a smuggler or a pilot or a thing or a also Tubbo don't get a lightsaber because Techno won't give him one. Techno's like, well, no, I'm not giving a child a lightsaber. It's more because Techno in my head is like, well, we're in a galaxy where you gotta fight to survive. And Tubbo's like, but what if I just don't? And he's like, well, no. So they're kind of like butting heads at the beginning of the story. Being like, you've gotta fight to survive it. Tubbo's like, what about like peace and niceness? And it's like, that's not really how the Empire works. It's not really how to survive in the Empire, gonna be honest. It's just a little battle of wills during the start of the story. Both have to learn. Gotta learn stuff. When did I start drawing? Oh god. Seriously, when I started drawing, I seriously started drawing in maybe... It's gotta be 8th grade, I think. Seriously started drawing in 8th grade, where I wasn't just like... I mean, I drew before then, but I think I got my first sketchbook and like drew in it like daily. Not daily. Don't give me that much credit. But drew it in a lot, like 8th grade. It's weird because all my other friends are like, I've been drawing since kindergarten. I've been drawing since I knew I wanted to be an artist. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Please send help. I don't know. But it's always weird because all my friends always, like, they're all always kind of knew that they wanted to do art, and I was like, I just didn't know what art was. So I was like, okay. But yeah, 8th grade was my main start period. But I kind of just fell into it because I'm gonna be honest, this was a lot more fun than social interaction. So I kind of was like, okay, I'll just do this. While all my other friends were like, let me make actual friends. And I'm like, oh, am I supposed to do that in high school? I'm just gonna draw. Don't mind me. So I was always like, just friends with the people they brought over to the table. I was like, oh, hi. Don't mind me, just drawing again. But, yeah. Honestly, just, as long as you're drawing, it doesn't really matter. I think, I don't know. I'm trying to be supportive. But as long as you're drawing now, or doing like creative stuff now, you don't have to be drawing. You can write. I need media to consume. You can write me stories. I'll do it. But as long as you're creating, I think that's fine. I can't get this thumb right, and we're just gonna ignore it because I think the palm is wrong. Also, this head's weird. Why am I like this? Head, it's too flat. I just need to zoom out, but I don't really want to. Also, should flip canvas, but flipping canvas makes me anxious, so we don't do it. Okay, it's decent. This should be over here. Hello! Hello, Piffin. Yeah. This is Tubbo. Okay, so do I really just want to keep... I kind of want to go shading, but I don't... kind of just want to shade this, but I really shouldn't since it's a concept piece. Okay. So let's talk about what are we talking about? Oh, so I'm probably gonna do something with this AU this week for the speed paint. We'll talk about that again because I'm actually like really thinking about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I thought about doing like this is a thumbnail, don't mind me, but like doing this is Techno. The Techno being a little piglin thing entering like Phil's ship. Here's Phil's. Don't mind the sketchy lines. and then like him being like a Jedi running, like a Padawan running away. It like feels like starting up the ship or something, and like doing like ship and like cockpit and like all that. But we'll have to see. That's kind of my idea I'm going off of right now, but we'll see if that actually happens. I want to do a voice line like what I've been doing, because I really like that. But I don't know how to do it, so I might record something of me like talking like movie trailer sort of feel, like the Padawan something. Soon the Padawan fled. I don't know. I came up with the clone troopers names for that would have served under Techno and his master, which I don't even know who I would make as his master, but I got a kick out of the clone trooper names, which is Commander Brick and Captain Carl, because they're the horses, and I don't know why. I just got a kick out of that, and I was like, that's it. I don't care what you guys say. That's it. And they have, like, their helmet design. It's, like, sort of horse-like. I don't know. Oh, it is a helmet. That's a Mandalorian helmet. Whatever. You get the idea, but it's, like... They would be, like, sort of horse-like. I just drew the Mandalorians. But that's kind of, like, the thought. I was like, oh my god, yes. I need that. I need that in my life. Let's just put some sketchy lines. Look, I drew it. I promise. It needs some sketchy lines. This eye is weird. Why is that eye weird? The question will never be answered. Only forgotten. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna just put that here for now. Right? Yeah. That's good. And then... Up and away. I want to do the droid. We'll get to the hands later. I don't really want to do the hands, gonna be honest. B is the little droid that I have given Tubbo, because that is how it works. And that is... And you're not gonna deny me drawing a droid. You're not gonna do it. I mean, look how cute this man is. Also, we can color him, because I think I know what I want for the color palette. Also, screw perfect circles. I know it's a droid, but I don't want to. It's too much work. You get the idea. I based him on a couple things, but I try to keep it all, like, not too weird from the Star Wars universe, but also, like, actually, like, within, like, makes sense for, like, Dream SMP universe. Give some shine in there. Like, Techno. Let me pull up Techno again. Techno, like, I gave him a crossbow. Which, you know, it's not the greatest for, like, yeah. So I gave him, like, a crossbow. I'm getting, like, a blue. I gave him a crossbow, which isn't, like, the best for, like, Star Wars universe, but I want to give him a crossbow, and then also a lot of, like, animatics. Like, he has it attached to his wrist, which I kind of like to make my things, like, realistic. Not real. This is not realistic, I'm gonna be honest, but more, like, practical. And, that's why it can detach, and I show it detaching. And then, and I kind of like that idea from animatics, but I didn't know how to incorporate it into my art, so I was like, oh! here in this Star Wars AU. We'll do that. And that's fun. But I really wanted the crossbow. And then I remembered, oh wait, Chewbacca has that little like crossbow thing. Like this thing. You know what I'm talking about. This thing, and it shoots like bullets. Or blasters. I don't know. Same thing. But I was like, I already designed this and looks cool, so we'll do that. Also, this is supposed to be like the Inquisitor lightsabers are like circles with like lines, right? And this is supposed to be like he broke it in combat with the Inquisitor. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was an interesting concept. Take you away, turn you back on. Go back to you. Yeah, so this should be, that's kind of like the idea I'm going with. I've got a couple more alien species in here, but it's chilling. I also want to do like I might live stream that later, because live streaming concept art is easier than like recording it as a speed paint. So I'm thinking about live streaming like how techno dogs teleport, ? Like how the dogs teleport, and like my idea is like, since he hears voices and we're like, oh, he's a blood god and everything, it's him being like, the chat is coming, it's like the voices in his head, so the chat is like coming out in like basically being like these spirit dogs of just like emotions and like raw aggression. So I have like a dog design where it's like words make up this dog of like pure chaos and aggression, like how the chat gets when it's like when they scream like blood god. And I was like I kind of want to do concept art for that, so that like explains why they teleport, because in Doomsday Techno and Phil were making fun of like, oh, we're not making fun, but like pointing at that like animators will have a hard time drawing 100 dogs teleporting. Like, what the heck? How are they going to explain this? It's like, oh, don't worry, I explained it. So I think that'd be fun, but again, really hard to speed paint. So I'm gonna try to do a live stream. I always feel better after live streams. I think it's because I really like presenting. I love giving speeches, even though like socially awkward and everything, but like love giving speeches, love all of that. Hate essays, hate like doing work, but giving speeches is the best thing ever for me, which at least it's not writing an essay, right? But we chillin', and basically live streaming gives me that feeling of, ooh, I gave a speech today, even though I didn't plan anything. I'm not like doing my normal speeches of, this is why Common Core sucks. But yeah, so this would be fun. And then yeah, you'll notice with like, I skip around a lot. I don't like working on one thing at a time. Yeah, I always have to have 5 projects open at once, because it bothers me if I have less than 5 open. I need to always have something to do. So I have to have at least 5 open at once, or I get anxious. I'm like, I'm not productive. What? Why am I not productive? It's like, you just have 3 projects open instead of 5. And I'm like, oh no. My brain is like, nah. Open the projects. But, yeah. It's fine, probably. It's fine. Can't wait for the next arc of the Dream SMP. That's gonna be so fun. I am ready. Wilbur's gonna get revived. He's gonna rebuild L'Manberg because L'Manberg is connected to Wilbur's spirit. He's going to help Tommy. Rambu might get help. Please save that child. Holy shit. Also, Rambu is great. Oh my gosh. He just came into the Dream SMP and was like, I am part of the story now. And everyone was like, okay. And then he became like, he's just like, yes. Look at me. And we're like, where did you come from? What the heck? What the heck happened? Where are you? Where did you come from? Where are you going? Who knows? Because I sure don't. Oh, no, that line looks weird. I'm also thinking about doing, like, another, landscape speed paint from, like, Fallen Order. And just, I might stick one of these boys in there. Because I really am itching to do a landscape piece. I'm either gonna do that, or I'm gonna do my OCs. In either the, in the, Nymph's Grave, I think is the location name. Or the, when Infamous Pax fled. Which no one knows what I'm talking about, and that's okay. That's fine. Someday, hopefully everyone will know. But right now, no one knows, so I don't know what that says, but I'm just talking right now. Anyways, so yeah, I kind of want to do my OCs, but I'm scared that, like, I mean, I should just do it, to be honest. Like, screw what everyone else thinks. No offense to people who are watching, but, like, yeah. But I also want to do that kind of sort of like story, the voicing thing, because I like making my story, I like making my speed paints into stories. There we go. And so I would do like a location little thing where I'm like, oh, the pawn that gave people power, or something. Like I would illustrate, I would tell about the location rather than like the events happening, because I kind of want like that to be left up to imagination. So we'll see how it ends up. Let's color this boy, because I feel like coloring, and that's how it works. I just can't just do one thing ever. You think I can do one thing? Ha! You have not met. Let's do a yellow, right? So if we're doing a palette, that's a decent palette. Oh god, it's gonna be spilled 7-Up on your pants. Oh god, that's gonna be so sticky. Holy sh... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh god. That's... Oh, good luck. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Oh my gosh. I've done that. Oh my god. It is the worst. What yellow are we feeling? We are feeling... I think we're going this. Like more of this kind of yellow. Like a mustardy. Yeah. Yeah, that feels right. So, color 1. We'll stay in this sort of hue range. Color 2. That's pretty good. Color 3. It's not pure black. Never use pure black. I swear to God, it does not help you. It hinders you. I promise. Never use pure white either. It also hinders you. And then recommended is color with different than black line art, so then you can change it later. And for Photoshop changing line art, I just put a clip mask over it, and then I can color whatever color I want on top. It took me forever to figure that out, but once I did, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm just an idiot. Yes, do that one. I also want to do more little, well, I do have it's a PMV. Oh, you might be able to hear my dog, but, she barked. But it might be a PMV with a little bit of hint of animation at beginning and end. We'll see. It's very loose. I have it's so loose right now that I have sticky notes of shots taped to my desk. So I'm like, I don't know if I actually want to draw this in Photoshop yet, but I'll sticky note it to my desk. That will be fine, right? So it's very loose idea. I actually printed out all the lyrics and then actually started analyzing them and writing what scene would go here on them, but I haven't touched that in a bit, so I don't know. It would have to be done for me to actually post it. It'd have to be done before summer or fall, depending on when I go back to college. So it basically depending when they open up. If it's summer or fall. They've started opening more of the dorms, so because I'm gonna be honest, I cannot do online school to save my life. It just can't happen. I tried online school the first semester and totally just the art classes were doing pretty well, but any of the core classes that I had to do was absolutely terrible. Bombed it. Immediately. And I was like, yes, I remember taking tests online in high school. I bombed them the same way. Why did I think this was gonna work this time? I don't know. So I took a break. Took a gap halfway through, and I was like, they're offering me a free retake for the one that I bombed, but I'm like, we're just gonna avoid getting any more retakes. Yeah, true. Popcorn is nice. I love just but I cannot. And then, dude, I was just. I like waking up and not having to leave the house. That was great. But, being like, jammies, let's go. But it was also a hard fact. It was their website did not make any sense. So I was like, okay, well, honestly, it was a miracle I passed the art classes because I did not know where to turn in my work. The website was so bad. It's not like they're using anything high school did, actually nationwide servers. They're just using their server. So I was like, okay. This server makes no sense. What is this? It's the homework was for each class, the homework turn-in was in like 4 different spots, and you're like, why? Why have you done this? This is the stupidest layout I've ever seen. And you guys are supposed to be a design school. Why have you done this? What the heck is wrong with you? So I was like, oh god, okay, well. Yeah. Music is so cool. I wish I could understand music. I wish I could understand music. I just hear it and I'm like, yes, good. And I'm like, but I wish I could understand music. People have tried to teach me, but I'm like, what? What? Just confusion. So, it's like, honestly, people understand music. You guys get brownie points. Go. Like, it's amazing. What the heck did I do? Okay. Like, oh my gosh. Big props. We'll do this. But yeah, that's how we're feeling. Oh, I want those yellow. What am I doing? Those need to be yellow, let's be honest. So the droid is just buzz, 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 just buzzing. Like all the time. Little handheld droid. Like it's a modified, if anyone watched Rebels, like Star Wars Rebels, it's a modified like what the Seventh Sister was holding. Where it's kind of just chilling and you're like, oh, yes. You just hold it in your hand. It's a little droid. Honestly, that makes me feel a lot better. Because I knew some like music production people like in high school and they were like, oh yes, this way, and this way. And I was like, what? What's happening? Where am I? But like, you know what? As long as there's someone out there just putting music together and being like, yes, good. That I don't know what's happening, but it's good. It's like, yes. It's like, explain your work. It's like, it sound good? Question mark. It's like, yes, good on you. Yeah. I know a lot of, one of my best friends is going in for, college for history is like that with their art. We're like, why is it good? And they're like, let me think of a BS answer. Oh yes. I totally thought about everything and all the meanings. It was the best and awesome. And everyone was like, oh yes, brilliant. Good job. And he was always just like, totally made that up right now. Not gonna lie. It's like, dude, you idiot. What the heck is wrong with you? But hey, you know what? He got through art class, so that's fine. He got out through art class, and I think he got, like, given, like, most improved senior. So I was like, okay, that makes no sense, but okay, whatever. Not gonna, that's fine. It's fine. I mean, you know. just be out here doing that. But yeah. So, yeah. I was back at college. I was, I had to pick my minor because, my major is sequential, so like storyboards and everything. Yeah, if you get results, honestly, that was his motto for everything. I mean, if it works, why stop? It's like, oh no, please don't do that. But yeah, so my major is sequential, which is storyboarding and like figuring out how the shot works. But then I was like, minor writing or concept art? And I was like, that's a good one. because I love stories, as you can tell, but I was like, when do I, but I'm kind of good at concept art, so maybe, and I'm like, nah, it's probably fine, and then, I'm gonna be honest, I've done more concept art than writing ever in my life, so, when I did the fill wings, which, I don't know, I can pull those up if you want to see them, but, like the fill elytra, which I don't think I recorded. I think I tried to record it, and then my file corrupted, and I was, like, really sad. But I can pull those up if you guys want to see this. But, I did those, and I was like, shoot, I'm a concept artist, aren't I? And now I'm doing this. So I think I'm a concept artist. So when I get back to college, I'm gonna be like, concept artist, please. Thank you. Be on my way. I don't know why I thought I was a writer. So, it's always been fun. You want to see? Okay, we can pull it up. Let me zoom out and save in case everything goes away. Let me see. Does that pull up? It probably won't. Just pulling up my files. Yeah. I know I posted a lot of stuff to, like, random things. But I don't know what I've posted to where. And I don't know who's seen where. It's just... I'll put most of these and then I'll drag these up. But I did these and I was gonna make this a speed paint. My file corrupted. So I was like, no! Sad! But here's my fill ones. Let me just shrink that. I'm gonna shrink this. I'm gonna shrink my navigator. But here's my fill wings. This, they're nice. And then I put lore, and like the official thing is obviously Minecraft text, like enchanter language. But I also have the English version, which yeah, I drew this in my sketchbook, and I was like, I'm bringing that over, but. This was just a complex, like, ploy for me to, procrastinate on doing that the blue storyboard that I recently did. It was just a elaborate plan to procrastinate on it. Which is really funny, because I just needed this design and be done, and then, like, so I did that. And then, I didn't even need, like, the colors for it, but I just did that, and then I was like, yes. Time to procrastinate and just do all this other stuff with it. So, but you know, I got the blue storyboard out eventually, so that's a win. It might have taken 2 months longer, but it's fine. God, what I do to procrastinate myself. But I did this and I was like, shoot. I guess I'm a concept artist. Okay. So, that's my minor now. Delete that. But I was like, cannot lie to himself anymore. Great. Good job. Yeah, the intractable. I don't know. I like the idea that, like, you find it in, like, the end. And, like, because I'm gonna be honest, I love feathers as much as the next person. That's why it's based on feathers. But I am also a fan of, like, again, practicality. Which is Phil spawns into, or like you would spawn into your hardcore world without wings, and then you would find them. So why would you find them? How would you find them? Where, like, all that sort of questions pop up. And that's kind of what I try to explore a bit. I know there's a really low quality version on Instagram that I posted, because Instagram just hates quality. And then Twitter, I posted a better quality, but it's still, like, not great. And then I think Tumblr got the final, like, really good quality, which I don't even know how that happened, but, you know, not complaining. Also, talk about Tumblr. Tumblr's just a hive mind of techno fans. It's really funny to me. is I post any other art of any other creator, and they're like, nah, get it out of here. I don't want you. It's get it out. 0 likes, 0 retweet, 0 not retweets, but like 0, 0, 0, right? Like reblogs. That's what they call it, right? And you're like, oh, okay. Well, you post one techno fan art on there, and they're like, they're little gremlins, and they eat it up. It's so funny. It's so funny. They only like, they kind of like Rambo. They kind of like Rambo, but they're not a big fan of Filza. They don't eat Filza for their diet. No, it's more Rambo, and a little bit of Rambo, a lot of techno. They just eat techno. It's really funny to me. But I just go in there and I'm like, hello, techno fans. I have more food for you, and then they, but I don't know. It just kicked like what each social media platform likes. They're like, yes, techno. Everyone likes techno, so you know. It's just Tumblr that's like weird ratios. Yeah, techno simps are all over Tumblr, and it's really funny to me. Yeah, Phil gets ripped. Phil gets credit on I think my Phil posts do decent on Twitter. They do pretty well on Instagram, to be honest. Like, if I had to play a place where, like, Phil's simps are, it's probably Instagram. Which is really weird that they're all spread out, but, you know, like, okay. I mean, sure. Sure, man. Whatever. It's just really funny to me that Tumblr's like, yes, techno only, and I'm like, okay, man, don't hurt me. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know if I like this color combo yet, but we'll see. I think this should be brown. Okay, we're gonna change this. Hold on. Because that looks weird if it was together. Where am I? There I am. Focus line. Yes, beautiful. Totally does not have to clean up at all. Or anything. Oh god. Just all the cleanup. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I did a bit of Phil's Phil with techno pops off on Tumblr though. It's really funny. They're like, I do not like just Phil, but if it's Phil and techno, I can get behind it. And I'm like, why? Why has this happened? That's stupid. Stupid. So at this point I don't post any like just Phil's art to Tumblr, and it's mostly just techno. And then I tried some Rambo, and they semi-liked it. It didn't get me to 100, it got me to like 40 likes, but you know, it's better than Phil's ratio of 0. So, whatever. You know what? It's fine. What else can we talk about? I am focusing on coloring in when I have a bucket. Brilliant. What am I doing? God. You can see focus. It's prominent when the artist is quiet. You know the artist is focusing. Just nature documentary. That's not good color. What if I did this here and then make it yellow? face. Yeah. Also, can we talk about, like, how Sleepy Boys almost have a perfect color palette of primary colors? How do you feel about Nikki joining the syndicate? Good on her. Oh my gosh. That'd be so fun. Like, hold up. Like, imagine this, right? So, first of all, Rambo and Phil's colors are, or, first of all, right? So, Phil's color is, like, green. We've got Techno over here with, like, a red pink, right? We have Rambo. Sorry, first thing I look at whenever anyone teams up is, like, what their color combo is, right? So first of all, we have Rambo, perfect mix of, like, Phil and Techno, which is the best thing ever and is great for color palettes. Second of all, like, Nikki jumps in here with, like, I think she's more of a purple, like a purple pink. Like, to me, she feels like a purple pink, light blue. Like kind of like, she's kind of like, that. I'm a little more purple, probably. Right? I know she's mostly, like, shown with, like, pink or blue, but I think it's more of, like, this purpley color. Like, that look, I think that works pretty well. I mean, these are really saturated, but you kind of understand. And then, second of all, their characters, I am down for it. Like, imagine, like Arsonist Nikki with crazy Wither Techno just going at it. Like, oh my god, I would pay. Oh my gosh. I think that'd be so fun. That's too zoomed. I did watch Nikki, like, finding out that Phil, like, killed Wilbur. Like, her character finding out that Phil killed Wilbur. And that was kind of like a shock, and I think Nikki would be, like, sort of, like, she'd be, like, joining the syndicate, but if she, like, she doesn't, like, ask Phil about it at some point, or, like, has that, like, conflict, I feel like it would be forced. Like, there's a couple things that I think need to happen so it feels non-forced, but I feel like they can do it. The problem is, if Wilbur gets resurrected, I think he's gonna rebuild Lemberg, because, again, my theory of his soul is connected to the Lemberg. And then Nikki's gonna have to fight Wilbur, and Techno and Phil are gonna have to fight Wilbur, and it's gonna be so fun. So fun and angst-filled, which equals just fun. If you don't have a little bit of angst, what are you doing? I would love to add Nikki to this AU, like this Star Wars AU. That'd be fun. I only have ideas right now for Sleepy Boys plus Tubbo, of course. I have plans for original Dream Team. I actually have a sketch for Dream I can pull off. And then Bad Boy Halo, Skeppy, and then Fundy. And then, let me see if I can... It's on my sketch page, but I don't think you guys mind if I just pull that up. Let me see if I can pull up my sketch page. It has my dream sketch. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full piece like that. Oh, this was me playing with designs. But yeah, that was my dream. Sorry. But kind of like a Twi'lek, like scarred. He's a pilot, rebel pilot. Little mask. It's a really rough sketch, and it was just me playing around. But I thought it was interesting. I was like, ooh, yes. So that's a really loose dream concept. But then I also, like, went in and designed some ships, like what I would think they have. And this is a fanfic I'm reading, which I did art for, which is another Star Wars AU. This is my sketches for the recent one. It's like, I was gonna do Fundy, and then I was like, Rambo, and then I did this. And then, oh yeah, this is my Rambo design in a nutshell. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Ranfly. That is what I titled the layer. Great fun. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh god. I saw the butterfly. I was like, Rambo. So, I designed him after a butterfly instead of like an Enderman or something else. I'm like, he's a butterfly. Can't tell me otherwise. Because that's an artist brain for you. See something, it's like, yes, that one. That is what I want. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I was thinking about posting it to Tumblr, but I don't really, or not Tumblr, but Twitter, but I don't really do shit posts, so we'll see if I actually do that. Yeah. Probably end a bit soon. I think I've been doing it for an hour, 2 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, sometime, time pass. I don't know. I'm trying to check my thing. It says, my thing says 1 minute. I have been streaming longer than 1 minute. YouTube is glitched. That's another thing. YouTube's glitched on my end. I don't know if it's on everyone's end. But, like, for my popular videos, it says, like, my, the Philza one where it's, not the Philza one, but, Why Do I Trust Phil? SpeedPay, it's got 422 views, and it's still, like, it's behind my 116 viewed. And I was like, oh god. YouTube's glitched. Just doesn't want to give me my popular uploads in actual order. Oh no. I'll see if I can fix that, but... because I would love for it to pass that Critical Role one that's 2 years old, that is completely just wrong proportions all the time. All the time, wrong proportions. What do you want from it? Nothing. It's just chilling there with terrible proportions, and you're like, yes, this seems right. Yes, good job. Good job, YouTube. That's a bit of lens flare. Lens shine. I also want to see if I can do that comic that I'm doing for Twitter on this YouTube channel. But again, hour and 21. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I want to see if I can do that comic that I've been doing on my Twitter, which is like, don't tell Twitter, but it's a Bed Wars comic. Shh. But it's a Techno Bed Wars comic. Which I don't think you'll realize until it's too late. You don't realize until you're like, oh wait, this is Bed Wars. Because I've just drawn it like that. But I want to do that on YouTube, but I don't want it just to be me being like, here's the slideshow. Because that's kind of boring. I kind of try to think about, like, what would I like watching? And I don't like watching slideshows of comics. It seems really weird. So. We'll see. We'll see if I can make that work. Yeah, that's kind of why I tried to, like, upload it to YouTube, because I know a lot of people can't don't follow me on every platform. A lot of people just follow me on one platform. So I'm trying to like spread it out and try to get it. That's kind of why I'm live streaming this here. So so people can actually see it. I do want people to see it. Like if it can inspire someone in any way, that's fine. That's good. Good job me, sort of. Or just good job them for finding it. Let's do blue. Blue for the button. And then if they get hacked, if this gets hacked, it will turn red. Visual key. And then we'll do some lightning. But yeah, I try to spread it out. I have a Instagram and everything, but I also know a lot of people don't follow me there, and that's fine. Like, understandable. You don't have to follow me everywhere. Like, that's like understands. Try to make it so you can follow me on one platform and like get everything, but it's really hard with like YouTube stuff because YouTube is always like video time, and I'm like, wait, no. I can actually show you the comic right now, if you want. It's interesting. I kind of I lean into the idea of like them being gods. But I can show you that if you're down. A little buzz. Bzz. I can just show it through live streams. I'll show you all my updates through live streams. I can actually show you the recent. This might take forever to load, but I'll show you the recent page as well. It's a big file, so. Stalling for time. Little bee droid looks cute. Good job. Good job. Pat on back. Good job. Modified seeker droid. No interest in violence. Yeah, it takes forever to load. It's a big file, but it should be fun. It should be fine. Fun, fine, all the same. All the same. I don't even think you guys can see it. It's loading. It's on my screen and it says loading, but it is struggling. It's like, wait a moment. This is more than 5 layers. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Oh my god. I am going to switch to clip so much. One day it just won't be Photoshop anymore. One day I'll be fed up and I'll be like, it's clip now. It's Clip Studio. They support my brushes. I swapped. Oh. I see the name. I see the tab. Oh god. Oh. It's gonna glitch. It's gonna glitch. No. Yeah. But this is the recent page. Let's see if that loads up. Yeah, it struggles. It struggles. I really should just like put them in different files or like condense it. But it's fine. It's probably fine. It's probably not. Let's all be honest. That's the recent. Is it not gonna? Please work. Please work. Please work. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I believe. I believe. Yes. This is the one that I've already posted, which is now you know this to be a war god, a blood god. But what if I told you rather than a war god, this is a strategy god, born from the survival instinct of a fight. So the idea that they're both That's why they work so well together. That's why they're always like found together in like situations, because they're both two halves of survival. Like Techno's more aggressive survival, while like Phil's more like the other half of survival, which is like fleeing and the idea that being prepared and all that. So that's kind of the idea behind this sort of thing. And then I go into Bed Wars, because why not? Because that's just how it is, man. But I do that, and then I got the, but this is a story of the before the Blood God, blah blah blah. And then I drew all the old boys, like Tapel, Ginger, Calvin, Nestor, Huahui, shit. There's Such Speed, and then I got this one. I don't want to. It's gonna glitch, but I'm sorry. Yeah, and then New Gods, and then Rambu, Tommy, Gran, Dream, Bill, Techno, Skeppy, and then I still had to do that panel, but I'm slowly working on that. And then here's more of the sketch. Look, actually me getting into like sketching each of the pages. I've done a couple I'm really excited for this panel. I've done a couple comics before. But this will be like an actual good one. Yeah, I'm trying to go Greek gods, like how like everyone's kind of like a god, like you're god of certain thing, but then you also have like 20 different things that you're also a god of for some reason, and you're like, I don't really know how that happened. Like Athena being god of wisdom, and also sewing, who knows what happened, but here it is. So this is like a story before Techno became a god, and it's just the first Bed Wars, his first Bed Wars video. So I got a couple of the quotes from in there, and then I've got my palettes. And a little design, so that's Mendoza, it's a little Techno, and this is Shadow Apples, and then I did a sketchbook, of course. But, yeah. I'm really excited for this shot. When I do this shot, I'm gonna do a big speed paint, like a whole out layout of it, like big old one, and then I'm gonna do this, because it's just a bunch of iron golems, and like little Techno being like, I'm cool, I promise. But yeah, that should be fun. I gotta get the movement right over here, but yeah, it should be good. I've got an idea for Wilbur. In that, like, Wilbur be a storytelling god, because he loves telling stories, but also god of chaos, because he's like, yeah, stories, they don't really, like, he's god of music, god of stories, god of chaos, all of that sort of stuff. Because music tells the most stories, and then chaos, because you can't have a good story without a bit of chaos. Or what are you even doing? What are you even doing, man? This is a buzz. We'll title this Buzz Shock. Okay. But I'll see if I can figure out a way to show that here. Maybe it's just me reading it. It just ends up with me reading it. Just me, tons of editing, because I cannot read. But we'll see. We'll see. Good taboo. How do hand work? Looks at hand. This is how I draw humans. It's just, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. That's how it is. I'm gonna try to live stream more, because I do like it. It's just finding time. where I don't want to like listen to a podcast and draw, because I can't listen to a podcast while like I'm talking. That'd be a bit weird. Hey! I might use that, but hold on. Let me write that down. Let's screenshot it on my phone. That's a good quote, I'll do that. But I was thinking about like Minecraft Mondays or something. Doing a page of that. Being like, oh yes. Wilbur, here he is. And he just introduces Phil to Techno and being like, look at this guy. Also was thinking about going real angst and doing Phil's death and then doing like a Techno death. Like in early Minecraft Monday when they're like, just target Technoblade. And then just going for it. But that'd be really angsty and like would like require like major warnings on it. But I have like thumbnails for that if I do end up doing it. I think getting a really cool, like scary Phil death, like image, might make it less stupid. Because, like right now when you think of Phil's like death in season 2 hardcore, you're like, yes. It's just, you got beaten by a spider and a baby zombie. What the heck is wrong with you? But like, imagine like a large, like giant, like the giant spider from like Lord of the Rings. And then a baby zombie comes in and is like, lol, no, my kill. Like, I was like, oh, that would be brutal. I haven't seen anyone draw that. And people might have, but I just have not seen it. But I was like, oh no. Oh no. Creepy images in my head. Just arachnophobia nightmare only. Like, especially if like, oh my god. It's just... Also, you could have the spider get the ultimate kill, like chomping down on the neck. It's just, it's not okay. It's not okay, and that's kind of why I haven't like done it yet, because I'm like, I might flip myself out by trying it. I'm not like scared of spiders, but it might be really, I might just be like, yeah, it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Especially like a comic where you have to do like multiple scenes. Okay. Most of this is good. How do I do hand? The question of the year. Question of all of time. How do artists do hand? Series episode 1. I don't know. Squares. Squares save lives. Just draw a bunch of squares and hope for the best. Yeah, like Spider-Man, like this, right? And then just massive. And then like it would end with like the spider trying to wrap up. I don't know. It sounds really scary in my brain. It's just, what is that? It's just like the Lord of the Rings, like mother spider of like death and destruction. It's like, I don't need it. I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't. But then also I made Butterfly Rambo, so like maybe we get down to it and just do it. We're just, oh, I guess that's happening now. I mean, I've drawn weirder things, so. We'll see if it actually. It's okay, so this hand is not bad, but it's not good. And if it's slightly out of the proportions, We can just blame it on Tubbo being a child. The one good thing about drawing children. If you get something slightly out of the proportion, it's okay. They're a child. It makes sense. Excuse number 1. He a child. Excuse number 2. Don't come after me, I swear. Excuse number 3. Does anyone really know how to draw hands? Probably not. They're all just lying. Excuse number 4. Well, I want to see you draw a hand. Just gets slightly more aggressive. Slightly more aggressive as time goes on. Leave me alone. And it just starts crying. No one knows how to draw hands, so come at me, please. Yeah, this gotten progressively worse as I've gotten with worse excuses. It's just draw the sketch again. Just draw the sketch again. It's not that hard. Right? This is what it always ends up being. It's just me drawing the sketch again and being like, oh yes, look, this hand is brilliant. It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever seen. And I totally just didn't redraw the... Oh, I just shifted everything. Hold up. Oh yes, look at this brilliant hand that I came up. The human brain just can't. Yes, look at... I came up with this off of the spot. I totally did not just trace over my old design. What are you talking about? You ever think about, like, if we were all like bears? This is going somewhere. Don't leave me yet, I swear. But, like, if we looked like bears, we would just be struggling to draw bears. Like, because we'd be like, oh, it can't be right. Because we only struggle to draw humans. Because we see them every day. And we're like, yeah, no, that's wrong. But if we, like, if we looked like bears, then we would, like, struggle to draw bears. I don't know. That's a random artist thought for you. I got a lot of those. Random artist thought. Let's make a calendar out of it. Day 1. Hello. You just walked in on my random artist thought. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hello. Yeah, average artist here. Just, if we were all bears. I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, you understand. You understand. Oh no. Oh no. It sounded better in my head. You gotta get a lot of random artist thoughts. This is just how it is. It's just how it is. So here's what I've done so far. Let's focus on Star Wars. Look at the Star Wars. I think it'd be harder to draw if we were bears. I should have picked like monkeys. No, I just thought of bears because bears are just like, they're just chilling. Like, everyone knows how to draw a bear. They're like, yeah. Or at least you know how to draw, like, a teddy bear or something. Alright, so. Big nose. Eye. Little, like, weird cat ears, right? And you just, big fat face. Right? A big lip. Right? And then a small lip. And you're just a bear. You're just chilling here. Being a bear. Right? And we're like, oh, yes! Looks just like a bear. Brilliant. Awesome. Then you just give him a big hump on his back, and then small rump. Small butt, and then big big shoulder, small butt, and a little tail. And you're like, oh yes, bear understands. And then humans, you're like, oh, that looks wrong. What is that? Like, what? What is that? I don't... Is that even a human? We can get away with it. It's an alien. It's fine. It's fine. I should have picked, like, cat. I also struggle with cats. Cats are stupid. Alright. Cat's just chilling here. Being like, you can't draw me. You idiot. Why are you trying? He's judging me. This cat's judging me and it's not even real. Like, what do you... Like... The cat's judging me. He's not even real and I'm disappointed in myself. It's just terrible. But humans, you're like, oh shoot. Well, that looks wrong, I guess. Or bears are just dumb. And you're like, yes. I mean, I wouldn't tell a bear that it's dumb. Please don't eat me. Oh my god. But it's the concept. The concept of... yes, bear. Very good cat. The cat was a little derpy, but it's you know what? I'm not gonna question a cat. It can probably claw my eyes out. And I really do need my eyes. Judge you if you're... Yeah, it's just chilling and you're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. Oh god, please leave me alone. Yeah. It's a child. It doesn't have to be perfect. As I lie to myself more. There you go. There we go. Yeah, under that hair is the all-seeing eye of Sauron. It's just chilling. Under the hair. Don't mind it. Honestly, I kind of want this to be wool. So we're gonna give it more texture. Maybe. maybe the cat. It's just the cat's come to judge my life. It says, maybe, no, bad cat. Cat's chilling, being like, well, you didn't draw me enough, and when you did draw me, you draw me really ugly. So maybe we just, you know, maybe it's not even worth it. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. A little texture. Because it's a worn little... I have totally neat style. No weird sketch lines. What are you talking about? Everything's intentional. Ignore those random spots. Yes, drawing in lines. I have smooth lines. There's totally smooth lines. Not jagged at all. Judges your life. How's your day going? It's just... Cat judges your life. How's your day going? Oh. Oh no. Okay. My day's going fine. My day's going great. I actually... Live streaming actually makes me feel a lot better. I just get nervous right before clicking the button, but afterwards I feel so much better. So... It's all good. We're all feeling great. I want to color this. You'll notice that I just jump around, and this is why I can't record concept art. because I jump around too much, and then in the speed paint, it just is like blurs. It's terrible. It gives me motion sickness, and I recorded it. It's just terrible. We'll do the back. I'm actually decent at backs. Like, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to draw the face, so the back is better. So, Tubbo got rounded form. The hard part is matching it with the front. But it can be sort of different, so. Yeah, it's good. How's your day? That's how you're supposed to ask the question, right? How's your day too? I would like to know. I'd like to know. I know Silence spilled 7-Up, which is probably not great. It's probably not great, but I hope your day's good besides that. Cat is gonna be in my dreams now. Oh no! It's gonna haunt you. The cat needs a name. What are we gonna name the cat? Oh no. The cat of... We'll just draw the cat over here. We'll just pull that layer up. The cat of haunting your dreams. Let's just give him the most, like, I'm so done with you idiots. Like, face. Right? He's just chilling here being like, why am I on your drawing? He's like, why am I here? Why have you drawn me? I really shouldn't exist. Look at this judging cat. He's chilling here waiting. We'll put his tail up because it's easier. Alright, the cat's chilling up there. He's judging you. He's judging your life. What should we name him? Judge Cat? Little gabble. That's how a gabble works, right? He's chilling here. He's like, yep. Fate, you don't deserve it. That's how it works. He's like, he gives him the raised eyebrow and the really low one. Like, are you really trying to pull that? Are you really trying to pull that around me, Judge Cat? Name. Judge Cat, are you really trying to pull that around me? What do you take me for? A cat? No. I am more than a cat. I am the judge. God. Oh no. Oh no. Just the image of a courtroom. You walk in, you're like, oh god, I gotta defend myself before the judge. It's just a cat sitting there being like, are you serious? And you're like, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. The cat's just like, God, man, why are you here? Dude. We can move him down so I can see him. So while I'm drawing the back, I know he's watching. Just flip him. So he's looking more at me. He's like, what? Maybe. Just chat. Yeah, he chilling up there. He's like, why did you think this was a good idea? I don't know. Gonna be honest, don't know. Oh, we're doing a hood. I forgot how hood work, but a tip for drawing hoods, just draw like the outline and then draw this like the other fabric lower down than where like this fabric would be, right? Because this is thick hood, right? This is thick hood. Like this is a fabric layer, and then what I do is I just shade this in to give the idea depth. It works. It gives the idea. That's all you want. Of course. Piffin, when are you not playing Minecraft? You're always playing Minecraft. How? What? You always come into my streams and are like, Minecraft? I'm playing. And I'm like, great, good. I'm arting. Punch and run. Hope, pray, think of Judge Cat. Judge Cat is judging you right now. Just know that. Judge Cat is judging you right now, and he's judging your actions. He's disappointed. He's very disappointed in you, and you should feel disappointed in yourself. No, please. Judge Cat, he's chilling here. Just remember, he's always watching. He's always watching. And, he's always questioning you. Yeah. He's like, why have you done this? Why are you in this situation? What? Judge Cat is watching you. It's like Santa, but less rewarding. It's like more creepy and less rewarding, Santa. You just get judged. You're like, oh, well, I guess that's that. Guess that's my life now. Oh well. Oh well. Music stopped. My brain goes, what? What's happening? Is anyone else like that? I can only think with music on. Judge Cat decides where you go. In the afterlife, he's more powerful. He is the most powerful. He's the most powerful when you dream and when you die. Please. God. Oh no. Do. We chillin'. Look at these legs. They kind of look bad. I'm not gonna lie. What's wrong with them? They're too skinny. Compared to the front, they're too skinny. I survived. Judge Cat doesn't watch over. He doesn't watch over you. I don't think you understand. I feel like, I mean, I might be wrong because Judge Cat is, he just chills there. But I feel like he's more just constant disappointment, and then when you survive, he's like, oh god, okay. Guess you're still there. Comic. Yes. I'll just sneak him into my next Rambo drawing. Because I've decided that whenever I draw Rambo, I'm just going to draw him with like spirit cats around him. So I'll just sneak him into my next Rambo drawing, and only you guys will know that he is there. You will see his disapproving eyes of one raised eyebrow and being like, what the heck are you doing? I'll probably do like a really quick comic and then just post it somewhere. I don't have community posts yet, so I probably won't get community posts. But if I did, I would probably make a Judge Cat comic on YouTube and be like, yep. Yep. Any other questions? I think you gotta have, 1,000? Inside joke, yes. You will all see it. Everyone here will know. When I do Rambo fan art, you'll be like, oh, Judge Cat, I know you're watching. I know you're always watching. Bucket shoes. These are the shoes that are just to collect rainwater. You're always there. You'll see me drawing rainbow and you'll be like, yes, Judge Cat. Hello. How are you? I think it's interesting that, like, I don't know what Ramby's doing, but the idea that Ramby keeps cats away, like cats around him to, I don't know if it's just because he likes Minecraft cats, but I like the idea that he keeps Minecraft cats around him, keeps the creeps away, to keep Dream away. I think that's a cool idea. It's kind of what I always draw with cats, like spirit cats. Like that's his chat. Like everyone has their chat, but only Techno can hear them. And like everyone else, like they have chat, but it's like more in form of like spirits that like drift around them that can't actually talk to them. That's kind of my thoughts. Also, I don't know if anyone like sells this idea, but he's a cat lady. Yeah. He just trying. He's waiting at home. He's like, yes. Come here, Mr. Muffins. How are you? He names them all kind of the same thing, too. But yeah. One of my ideas that is not canon and probably never will be, but I like the idea, is that Dream SMP is different time like time passing. So like the idea is the headcanon, which I think makes a lot more sense, is each month in the Dream SMP, like in our time, is actually a year. Which makes me like kind of like it's interesting to me, because it kind of makes more things make sense to me. Like L'Manberg War happened for longer than, and then Jay Schlatt's presidency happened for longer. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. I don't know if anyone likes it or not, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm drawing a lot of these pieces, is like, if it's a month long, it's been a year in their time. So, I don't know why I can't draw these shoes right. Hold up. I need to focus here. I'm drawing them inwards. Okay, that will do. That will do. Oh, it's because they're just not right. Okay. Hold up. What about their age, though? Well, what about this? Hear me out. They're still, like, children. Yeah. And also, it's their character, so like, a lot of things won't make sense, and that's okay. And, like, again, don't expect it to go canon. But, like, events-wise, and, like, plot and character development-wise, I think it makes more sense. But I think it's also just me trying to, like, make sure it doesn't happen like, oh, I'm training for a week and now I can fight Darth Vader. It's like, no. No. I'm sorry, but no. You know, it's like, oh yes, I have no training whatsoever, but now, since I've gone for a week of training, I can now face Vader, like Darth Vader, in head-to-head combat and actually be decent. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. As more like events like that, like Wilbur going insane. It was only like a month long, but like if it was only like a couple months long, but like if it was 2 or 3 years of exile and being betrayed and being betrayed again, like it can, like I feel like that works. And of course it's not gonna go canon at all, but in my head that's how I'm working time. Which also means during January, or during this time, this off period for the Dream SMP, we have a month, like a year off of, anime flashbacks. They betrayed me, so I will avenge my family. What is it? I'll avenge my country, my family, everything. They've all betrayed me, but I will save them. Wilbur anime flashbacks. And Tommy's just standing there being like, Wilbur, please stop. Please stop. Please stop, Wilbur. I must avenge them in a burning explosion. Tommy. Please stop. Please. Stop, please. It's, I don't know, that idea's funny. Funny to me. Okay, I said once I got the front done I'd stop, but I lied. I'm getting the back done. I'm kidding. And then I gotta skedaddle so I can draw up speed paint thumbnails that I want to do. Ideas. I can't procrastinate forever. Oh, I forgot he was up there. I just glanced over. Oh no. Oh no. He's now in my peripheral. I think I'll probably do, for speed paint for this week, I think I'll probably do this AU, because I'm having a lot of fun in it. We'll probably do like a voiceover thing, like the start of Clone Wars, like what is it? What's one of them? Like, what if I just do a Clone Wars opening? I put a quote, and it's Judge Cat is judging you. That's the quote of the episode. And then, I just put, this is, last we left off our heroes. It's kind of like Korra mixed with, like, Clone Wars. And we're like, yes, that works. And that's my voiceover. Then the quote could be, Judge Cat is judging you. And it has a little, like, here's the text, and it's him in the corner being like, he's just chilling here, being like, what is this? What is this? What is this? And I'll be like, I don't know, man. Shh, doesn't exist. We're gonna grab this. Decapitating Tubbo, day 1. Shh. I know it looks weird. Give it a second. It will look better. Maybe. It might look better. It might just look awful again. Okay. 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 Shoot. Okay. Okay. This is the problem with difficult hair. It's like you actually have to draw it again. And I'll show you Filza and Wilbur in a bit of Tommy before I end, but focus. Artist focus. Last time I did this, I brought up bears. Okay. We'll clean that up. Judge Cut doesn't... Judge Cat doesn't use his god powers to defeat an enemy. He just judges them. To a point where they cry and give up fighting with Judge Cat. Yeah. He's just chilling there. He just makes sure you know that your parents are disappointed in you for following your artistic dreams. He's like, you want to follow your dreams? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? It's like, okay. Oh no. I just use that as we use that as the quote for this this week's speed paint. You be done with that? That's a good one. Credits in the description. Or just no credits, just yes. This is the way it is. Hair. So hair, I don't know if anyone's interested, but for hair, I do like these shapes in the hair. I don't actually like draw lines for the hair streaks, but I draw these shapes so like you indicate which way the hair flows without actually like drawing the way the hair flows. So like if I was doing it here, I'd probably do like that. And then I just color it all the same, but like it's a little indicator if anyone was like lost. It's just a little indicator that's like, oh yes, hair, that works. And that's how I do hair. I don't know if anyone cared or if it matters to anyone, but that's how it's done, or at least I do it. I do it really weird. I'm not gonna lie. God, I do not want to stop live streaming. I'm having fun just chatting, but I really should. Wait, what's this? Oh. Must have copy paste at some point. We'll just title this palette, and then I'll make a palette for Tubbo, and then we'll call it quits. We'll name this is Judge Cat Layer. Okay. But silence, if you're okay with me using that, I am totally gonna use that for for the speed paint, if I do a quote at the beginning. Oh. He gets his power from all your doubt. All the doubt you've ever had. That is where he draws his power. And we know he has a lot of power now. Because of all that doubt that you have. All that doubt is his power. That's how you know he's powerful. Yeah. I'll put you in the description. And then I can actually put your name on the slide if you want. I know some people are iffy about it. But if you want credit, I'll put your name on the flip and slide. Put your name on the slide and put your name in the description. Oh, his skin's gonna be green, right? Okay, so the green skin. Hold up, I think the cat! 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 Give me a sec. Cat's stuck inside. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, that may have been Judgment Cat, but, all you need to know, it's not. It's one of the two cats that live in this domain. Yeah. One of the two cats that live in this domain, which isn't Judgment Cat. Can you hear me? Piffin, can you hear, or am I just disappear? We'll see in a sec. We'll see. Anyways, so yeah, Cat's just chilling, as he does in the room, and then forgets that I locked the room when I record. So then he's stuck, and he's like, "Help! Help! Help! Help!" Oh my god. Why are you here? Oh. Do. We'll give him more of a yellow because that's kind of like his color palette. Yeah. We'll give him this as a pant color because then it matches the droid. Okay. I kind of want to give him red shoes, or like dark brown red shoes. Like this. Like this orangey color. I think that's good, and then I can lay it out. Let me see if I can lay out the colors to see if I like it. Right, so this is the green skin. We'll go back in later and make it all nice and pretty, but we've got to match the species. So. But Judgment Cat was in the room. Or not even Judgment Cat, just a different cat. Oh my gosh. Stupid cat. Hey, I'm back too. Cat was invaded the room. I had to kick him out again. You're good, Silent. Silent! Silent or, Silence? I don't know. Silent? You want Silent or... I can't pronounce the second one, so it's gonna be Silent or nothing. Which, honestly, nothing is more your namesake, but I don't want to call you nothing, so... So there's always that. Yeah, we'll do all the leather. This reddish brown. We'll do yellow pants. Like that's a pretty good palette, right? I feel like that's a palette. That's a palette you could get behind. You'd be like, yes. I feel that. I'm ending pretty soon, Silent, so you're not gonna miss anything. I'm gonna show a bit off of the Filza design that I'm working on. I'm gonna blow up Judgment Cat here, so he can judge you more. I like that. That's pretty good. I call that a good palette, and then I'll just work on it from there. Like, more refined, more everything. But yeah, that's pretty good. And then Judgment Cat, as he does, judges you. We can put him down here. Just judges you from down there. Like, are you sure you're gonna make a Jedi without a lightsaber? What is wrong with you? And then, so, we got Techno. If it will load. Techno. He being cool. We've got Tubbo. He gonna become cool. We have Tommy, which I'm gonna give him like an electro staff. Gets an electro staff with like get the color so I can draw on top of this. He gets an electro staff with like, this is blue, but it's gonna be yellow here. And he fights with that. I didn't make him a Force user because I feel like Tommy could be like strong enough without it. And also I don't feel like his character matches with it. And I don't want everyone to be a Force user because it is like the time of the Empire. So for Star Wars nerds, this is around 12 to 9 before Battle of Yavin. That's the kind of time period I'm going with. So, that's kind of why there's not as many Jedi as, like, I've seen in other AUs with this Jedi stuff. So, that's all I got for Tommy. Wilbur. I've got a couple things for Wilbur. He's a Sabrak, which, that's like Darth Maul. And he's only a Sabrak because I love Sabraks. And, yeah, that's it. I just like Sabraks, and I need a Sabrak in this lineup. But I didn't know where to put it, so we put it with Wilbur. I also, he got like a guitar sort of thing. And then he's a smuggler with like twin pistols. So that's fun. He's our little, like, he goes around and he's like, you want him, a little talksman, a little snake tongue. I got almost all the layouts done for him. Yeah. But you know, he might not have power over you, but he's always watching. This is Phil's, gave him little, like, wing tattoos on his face. I try to keep his design more, like, triangle base, right? Like, hourglass, triangle base. Because I like the sharp angles for Phil. Alright, so you got a lot of triangles in there. This is a triangle, too. This is like a weird triangle, but it's a little sharp triangle thing. And then, he'd be secretly part of the rebellion. So I have, I think I'm gonna do a little, like, this is mimicking the rebellion thing, symbol. But I think I'm gonna do like a flower here that also like mimics it, and then this is gonna be like a pot, and it's gonna go on his shoulder. So it's not technically the rebellion, but if you look at it from far enough away, it's totally the rebellion symbol. That's kind of how he hides that he's part of the rebellion. And then he has this ship called the Elytra, because I'm clever. I promise. It's not just an easy jump. Also sniper rifle, because Phil with a sniper rifle is cool. So that's that. And then here's my mood board for the Elytra. I've got to start doing designs for it, but this is my mood board for it. I like this solar. It's kind of like mimics the beetle wings. And then this was like a beetle wings like circle. I don't know, but also I kind of like this design for like a ship, like this table, and like have it come out. I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about, and then I actually had to like think about actual Star Wars ships that already exist, and if I want to modify or just make a complete new one. But those are my plans for the moment. People that come to the live streams get sneak peeks, and that's how it works. That's gonna be how it chills. But I hope you had fun. I had fun. I mean, Judge Cat is now existing, so he had fun. Also, B-Droid. So, and that's great. But I really do want to do more of these live streams, so we'll see. We'll see when I get around to it, and then I'll end. But yeah. I don't know. I know. I'm gonna switch over to my in-between to like, yeah, commissions and everything. But yeah. You're supposed to say thanks for watching or something. But yeah. Yeah, bye. I'll see you later, I guess. Or not. I don't see you. I read you. That's weird. Anyways. Let's end that. Let me find the button. I'm bad at